All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. I'd like to also say Shalom to the Israelite foreigners out there who may not appear to look like your traditional appearance of an Israelite, but their seed line go back to one of the 12 tribes. They listen and they understand this truth. I say shalom to you too, and a few sisters that's tuning in. I say shalom also. So I want to play this quick video, and then I'll go into the scriptures. I probably won't play the whole video, but I'll play some of it.
That's a water spout across the golf course. Oh shit. Look at it. Holy crap. It's still going. That's a tornado now. Oh shoot, it's over in those neighborhoods. That's come on a point. Oh shit, but it's still going. Now it's hitting the river. Now it's going on the river down there. Once it hits that wide water, it's gonna keep picking up speed up. Possibly. Oh, it's crazy.
It's moving north. It's moving away from us a little. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I've never seen a tornado.
You're seeing one right now. That's
What
all
is
parts
that
of houses and stuff. Come on, we got to get away from the windows.
Holy shit.
That's it hitting power. It's hitting power pole things. See, it's gonna miss us. Going to the right. It's starting to go up. Oh, man.
That is touchdown confirmation of a tornado. And we are
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. This is on YouTube. It says, as you can see the title, very powerful tornado hits Fort Myers, Florida. Fort Myers tornado damages. And you can see the aftermath of the damages. Also, the thundering and lightning from the tornado. Now, we don't know if this is natural, something. It was all in the hands of the Most High. But Esau, he has his heart program that he utilizes to alter weather conditions. for natural disasters or disasters that he creates and he deems as a natural disaster. But we know he does these things, all the time. And he basically blames it on like it's just a natural occurrence. But really it's the Most High. The Most High is ordained and deemed the event his will. And whether he has a so-called white man do it with his technology that he was given from the Most High of this heart program, or the Most High makes it happen through the power of the angels. The angels carry out a lot of the Most High's will as well, things that happen on the earth. So get into the scriptures. It's Isaiah 29:6. It says, "Though thou be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder," which we saw thunder in those videos, and also you saw lightning. It says, and with earthquakes and great noise and storm and tempest and the flame of fire of devouring fire. And these things will happen to you if you pay attention. There's always devouring fire here in California. California always have fires. Me being in close to the areas that these fires be taking place, you can smell it in the air. Sometimes it'd be ashes floating in the sky. So these are events that's taking place. This prophecy that's happening before our eyes. The second Esdras 9:1. Gotta bring this up. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, and this is why we bring this scripture out, because measuring the times is looking and seeing what's going on in the world and current events, the things that's taking place all across the world, domestically and internationally, and then you filter it with the scriptures. What's happening in the earth that pertains to biblical prophecy, and that's what it's it says, the measure of the time diligent in itself. When he sees the time, the signs pass. The signs are the prophecies, things that you see happening that we know that the scriptures say will be happening. Verse 2, then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we seeing these happening. You look and see that video. That's biblical prophecy. That's the Most High visiting the world which he made by waving his will throughout the earth. Things occurring according to what he wants, that he had men prophesy that was going to happen and written down in the scriptures that was going to take place. And now he's manifesting it and making it happen. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we see uproars in all these different countries that, especially ever since they've been having these mandates going on all across the world, these countries are basically stripping their citizens of their civil and liberal rights, and they're taking away their abilities to do certain things. If you don't take the juice, if you're not playing friendly or the way they want you to do, they want everybody to get jabbed up. If you don't take the jab, you don't take the juice, then they're taking away your abilities to function in society, and taking away things that you need to basically cope, things that you need, to sustain yourself. So in certain countries, they're taking away your ability to even go into a bank. If you can't go in a bank, you can't access your money. You have to deal with ATM machines. And if you need something done where you need to actually seek a teller and get a certain amount of money, or if you have to do something that cost that because they give limitations at the ATM machines, so sometimes you have to go in and actually deal with an actual teller. And if you can't go in there because you don't meet the requirements, then they're taking away your ability to function financially. This is nothing more than a ploy to blackmail people into getting, you know, getting, the juice. And a lot of people are rebelling against these things. And then that's on top of whatever their tyrannic government is doing when it comes to the funding, the supply of the money. People are in an uproar. People are protesting. Verse 4. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that which were before thee, even from the beginning. Now, how did he speak? He spoke by the men that he had write the prophecies, all the different prophecies that you see throughout the scriptures. He had, um, like special, he had special men write it down. Scripture tells you that in Psalm 68 and 11, that he had men write them down. Great was the company that the Lord gave the word, and great was the company of them that published it. Them that published it were the men of the Lord, who the Most High had write down, and which are prophecies. And we go out and we prophesy what is written. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Meaning the Most High is manifest. So if these prophecies are happening, we know just around the corner the major prophecies are coming. The prophecies that's it's only a few left that needs to happen and to get us the hell up out of here. That we know that, okay, if this is taking place on a certain level, then Yahushua has to be coming soon. We know that. And that's why these videos we make, when we see stuff like this little tornado, it may not seem like a big prophecy, but it is. Because all prophecy is calculated. So as they just pile on, as they come more and more, the Most High ain't gonna just tease us with a few prophecies. He gonna bring them big bang prophecies, the big huge one that we know that, okay, that's it. They all happening at once, and this is happening on a mass scale. So we know, like the scriptures say, look up, your redemption draweth nigh. We can get the hell up out of here. And better yet, the so-called white man takes a fall. He down on one knee and never get back up. He'll never stand up again. Meaning he'll never rule over us ever again. This is Ezekiel 12 and 26. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of times that are far off. And that goes for these church pastors. Things that they have a saying where they say, we've been living in the last days since I was a kid. We've been living in the last days for years. But here's the thing. All the prophecies, these visions, all the prophecies weren't happening all at the same time like they're happening now when you were a kid or years ago. They're happening now. All of them are coming together as a collaboration of prophecies to let you know when these things are happening. That means that it's not much more time before the Most High actually sends his son to and show the world and bring forth judgment. The day of the Lord's wrath kick off, the time of Jacob's trouble kick off. All these things are prophecy. All these things are leading up to these prophecies. Verse 28, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord, power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, But the words which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. So when we see these things happening, that's the Most High saying He ain't prolonging it no more. He's like, I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna roll out this prophecy. I'm gonna roll out this prophecy. I'm gonna roll out this. They're just gonna keep coming and coming. This is a sign of Him not prolonging His word anymore, prolonging His actions. We just read, the time, and we just read the second address, the 9th chapter. He gonna begin to visit the world which He made. And he's saying right here in Ezekiel that He ain't going to prolong it no more. You're going to start seeing the prophecies happening more and more. It might be some of the same prophecies happening over and over and over. They might get more intense, more severe. Or you might see more and more of some of the prophecies that ain't happened yet. They're going to be getting to happen too. So that's just signs of the times that, that we're almost out of here. So we just continue to pray and pray and pray. Like people, we in January, earlier at the beginning of this month was New Year's, and people were wishing each other Happy New Year's, doing the countdown. Happy to see it, the brand another year, while we brothers was sending up curses to pray the Most High destroy this place. Bring this place to a fall. Let this be the last New Year. Every year we hit a Pesach, we pray that it's the last Pesach we have to celebrate in this man's kingdom, in this captivity. We waiting for the Most High to just the prophecy of Him releasing us from our captivity and bringing us full-fledged into our kingdom, so where we will rule and stop being ruled over. Then all the inheritance that He had and all the promises that He promised unto us, that we'll begin to be able to have that. And it's not far. It's not, it ain't years and years and years away. I personally don't plan, with my thoughts of how I pray. And in my belief is not that I'm going to grow old in this truth. Being an old man going out prophesying, going out saying, okay, could this be the no. I don't see it like that way, because the prophecies are happening. They're happening. If that's the case, then we're ahead. The prophecies ahead of schedule versus the time frame. It's like we're here. We measure the times according to the prophecies. That's how we know we don't have much time. And there ain't much more prophecies that have to happen. So with that, I'm bringing this lesson to a close. This is another prophecy fulfilled right before our eyes. So this gives us faith. It builds our faith. It gives us hope that we will be out of here soon. And He's going to give us what He promised us, which is a kingdom ruled by Yahweh's kingdom, and is ruled by the Israelites forever. With that, all praise, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Harakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect bros. Stay strong. Shalom.